Greetings everyone. In this video I want to talk more about who are you and knowing thyself.
Greetings. This infinite source truth is made possible by the generous contributions and support of viewers like you. Please consider making a contribution now. Thank you.
Knowing thyself and your subconscious programming and your subconscious thoughts as well as your conscious thoughts, and why you do the things you do, make the choices that you make, respond the way you respond. What is it that drives you? What programming is it that is pushing you to respond the way you do rather than not respond at all, or that causes you to make choices that you make? Are you making choices that are beneficial to you in your frequency climb and your growth? Now, as you watch the videos that I create and have created, and you hear something and possibly it rubs you the wrong way or it doesn't apply to you because you don't see things that way in your mental state of being, do you then want to argue the fact, or do you simply remain neutral and accept that, well, I don't think that way, so therefore that really doesn't apply to me, but it may apply to other source players, and it may apply to the soulless beings and entities that think in that way. Now, what do you do? Because you don't have that problem or that addiction, or it doesn't apply to you, how do you filter that in your mind? Do you want to argue the point that it doesn't apply to you? What difference does it make? Why would you invest energy into something that doesn't apply to you in your game and your mindset? Now, those who would feel the need to comment or argue a fact do not have maturity in their source and in their frequency. Neutrality is key in this game. If it doesn't apply to you, and that's not the way that you deal with issues, then you move along from it. But if you feel the need to respond or argue the fact other, then that's a subconscious issue within you. And that needs to be addressed within yourself. You see, these videos are intended to trigger things within you, for you to be able to do the work that you need to do as far as why you think the way you think, why you want to leave comments, why you want to express yourself and find it necessary to find something outside of yourself. You know, if you're doing the work and if you grasp the importance of neutrality in this game, then, and you're doing the work to grow, then you won't have these issues springing up, and you will understand that just commenting for the sake of commenting, or it not having a point or purpose, and you carry that thought along in your mind, will drain energy from you. These topics and things that I share are also being shared for you to do the inner work. What pushes your buttons? What do you disagree with, that doesn't fit in your experience on the frequency plane that you are currently at, or your mindset and programming. Whether it be about family and responsibilities, or friends, or any of that stuff. And it goes for all the issues. All the issues. Knowing thyself is what this game is about. And that's how you will win the game, by getting to know yourself. Why it is that you do the things that you do. Why it is that you're choosing to make the choices that you're making. Why you are investing in certain relationships. Why you are wanting certain relationships. Why you are making the choices and going down the path that you're going. Is it a cultural thing that's working? Okay, because you have different cultures, and different cultures have different programming. To have a Western culture and what is important there in that culture versus an Eastern culture, and what is the programming in that culture for relationships and family and expectations. All of these things play into your game, and you need to be aware of where it's coming from and aware of the choices that you're making to make the most beneficial choices to you. And you should really be thinking before you open your mouths. It would really help if you did start thinking about the words and process what you're thinking about before you open your mouth to speak, or even post comments, or go online on social media of any kind. It is most beneficial to you as a source player to recognize the game for what it is and to know thyself. Know thyself. It is one of the most difficult things to do in this game. To comprehend why it is, what programming, what subconscious motivations are there for why you are doing what you're doing. And then grow from those things. Start knowing thyself and dealing with issues that need to be dealt with. At least comprehending why it is that certain things or certain ways of thinking exist in your mind. So who are you? And do you really know thyself? It's an ongoing process with every new now day. Now, if you find the information that I'm sharing and the work that I've done in the Matrix to be of benefit to you, then it benefits you to say thank you with a gift via PayPal. The link is in the description box below. Abundance, health, and prosperity to you.